What if I told you that this is how the entire end dimension of Minecraft looks like? Now, you might be confused because this is not what you see when you're in game, but this isn't just a simple 30 chunk render distance screenshot. This is a screenshot where you see a distance that goes past 5 million blocks. For instance, this little dot you see here is where you fight the Ender Dragon, and that tiny gap is the distance to the end islands where the end cities are found in. This picture was posted on Reddit quite recently and it fascinated me, so I decided to dig deeper and investigate if any of this is even correct. And the top Reddit replies to this post said some very interesting things. I made it to the first ring at 370,000 blocks out as a challenge in my main survival world. It now takes up 8 gigabytes of storage from loading all the chunks, which sounds just insane. And with me being a person who's obsessed with the vastness of space, the universe, how it all works, this screenshot gave me the exact same feeling, but this time it was in Minecraft. So let's load up a Minecraft world, enter the end dimension, and try reaching some of the outer rings of the end. Also, this idea was heavily inspired by this YouTuber who made a video about this recently. Without his video, I probably wouldn't have seen this Reddit post for a while. But now that we're in the dead center of the end dimension, here to be exact, let's turn in a direction. I chose north in this instance and just start blasting our way forward to see if these rings actually exist. And whilst you're watching me cover thousands of blocks in mere seconds, I want to clarify something. I did this in creative mode and I increased my flight speed to not fly for literal hours and potentially end up finding nothing, because there is no chance I'm gonna waste hours trying this in normal speed or even try doing it in survival. So after traveling over 20,000 blocks already, something happened. Oh my god, I literally just had a flippin' heart attack, dude. Damn, there's a lot of stuff around here. We're only 27,000 blocks in. This is gonna be a long journey still. Yeah, I was so tunnel visioned that I legit got jump scared by the sound of the shulkers when I accidentally smashed into one of the towers. And after traveling for what felt like an eternity, I finally stumbled upon something very interesting. I think I've nearly fallen asleep flying this long. I think we should get there soon, but I'm kind of losing hope. I didn't really investigate how many blocks exactly this is supposed to be, but it's just the same thing over and over and over again. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this whole thing is right. I'm very, very uncertain right now. But I mean, probably no way. I actually got so confused when I saw nothing. Oh my god. It's true. 370,000 blocks. This is unreal. This is apparently this part that I've reached right now. This is the first part of where it cuts off. So now that I finally have reached the end of the mainland that spans over 300,000 blocks, I reached the first gap. And this gap is estimated to be over 100,000 blocks wide. But before I continued going forward, I had a little experiment I wanted to conduct. Actually, what if I continue next to this line and see it actually curve like an actual donut shape? I think that's a very interesting thing we could do, so let's do it. I wanted to start turning. I want to see this live. I want to prove this theory. Is it actually a circle? And it actually does seem to just... Oh, look. Oh my god, it's doing the circle. It's cutting off here. Look,